I think for me personally, I think there was always something when I was growing up, and personally in my life, I think there was always something. I've always wanted to do great things. I always wanted to make a difference somehow, some way. I always wanted to, it might sound corny or whatever, but do something to change the world. Do something to make a difference in society.
Carl Henry Zillick was born on October 18, 1916. On February 16, 1942, Carl joined the United States Army and was assigned to the 3rd Armored Division, 391st Armored Field Artillery Battalion. During his 4 years in the military, Carl served in places such as Germany and England. He was also awarded the Purple Heart, which is received by those who have either experienced injury or death in battle. Carl Henry Zillick died on Monday, January 9, 1989, due to a brain tumor. I was born 8 years later, on January 10, 1997. At an early age, it was clear to me, as well as those around me, that I had a strong interest in the military. As a far exceeded fascination in those that wore the uniform, I did not show predisposition to one branch or the other. The allure of men standing tall and proud in uniform intrigued me. These men seemed unlike all others, carrying themselves in a manner that was almost contagious, and placing the stories told to me of the great-grandfather that I had never known only made them even more captivating. I suppose it could be said that the military was my first love, not including my mother and father, of course, but I digress. High school was the beginning of a new chapter. I did not know it yet, but with the newly offered Army JOTC program, my life would be transformed forever. Starting off as a more reserved cadet, I had the passion, the dedication, and the drive to become the best that I could be. I was one of 2 cadets that had memorized our cadet creed the day after it had been given to us. I not only wanted to have the ability to repeat the words contained in the cadet creed, something that a trained parrot could do, I wanted to live by the cadet creed. The cadet creed states, "I am an Army Junior ROTC cadet. I will always conduct myself to bring credit to my family, country, school, and the Corps of Cadets. I am loyal and patriotic. I am the future of the United States of America. I do not lie, cheat, or steal, and will always be accountable for my actions and deeds. I will always practice good citizenship and patriotism. I will work hard to improve my mind and strengthen my body. I will seek the mental leadership and stand prepared to uphold the Constitution and the American way of life. May God grant me the strength to always live by this creed." Despite my ambition, I had one problem. My reserved personality was my biggest enemy, keeping me from the outstanding potential that I was capable of. Throughout the next 3 years, I transformed into an entirely different person, working my way through the ranks until reaching Cadet Major, the 2nd highest rank in the battalion. I never gave up my dream to be one of the best. Coming into my senior year of high school, I had finally made my decision on the path that I would take in life. I wanted to earn the honor of holding the title United States Marine, but with my ability to attend a university, I knew that I simply could not put it off. I worked with my AI, Sergeant First Class Retired Campbell, and my Marine recruiter, Sergeant Bankston, in order to come up with a plan that would allow me to do both. By mid-December, I was sworn into the United States military, had already been accepted to Eastern Kentucky University on a Regent Scholarship, and was one step closer to achieving my goal. Many people ask me, how or why did you choose the Marine Corps? And my answer to them is, because that's who I am. The desire to become a Marine cannot easily be explained to those that do not share it. It is a sense of pride and honor, never to be mistaken as something small and insufficient. It is my hope that once I earn my place among the Corps, that I will be able to pass on my legacy to those that choose the same path as I. If I was to give advice to future generations, it would be to never give up, always use common sense, and thank those who serve this country. Hoorah!